If you're running Google local service ads and you're not getting consistent, high quality leads, it's not random. It's because you're not giving Google what it wants. In this video, I'm going to walk through what are the key metrics Google needs in order to scale and ramp up your LSA account so that you can be successful and make a ton of money using their local services ads. But if we haven't met first, my name is Preston. The name of our agency is Results Digital, and we are the #1 digital marketing agency for roofing companies in the US. We only partner with one company in a local area, so if you want to lock in your area with our team, there's a link in the description where you can sign up and book a strategy call with us. Let's talk. Now, on to the lesson. So, LSA is not like a billboard. You don't just simply put up the billboard and then walk away and expect the phone to ring. It's not a light switch that you just flick on and then all of a sudden the leads just start coming through. It's an algorithm. And if you don't understand how an algorithm works, you're not going to be able to dominate your market. But if you do understand how the algorithm works, then you can help train it to be a high volume, high quality lead funnel for you. So I actually stumbled upon this as I was growing my own YouTube channel, because YouTube is owned by Google, and the algorithm that they use for YouTube is very similar to the one they use for Google Ads, and it's very similar to the one that they use for SEO and for LSA. Let me dive into that. Google's algorithms all have something in common. They reward signals of trust and activity. So if you don't feed the system what they're looking for, it's not going to feed you leads. Always remember, Google is a publicly traded company. They have a board of directors. They have to show year-over-year profit growth. And they also have to protect their reputation. So if you're not feeding them the data they need, they're not going to promote your business the way that you want them to. But on the flip side, if you do feed them the information that they're looking for, they will feed you leads. If you show them how to make money off of your account, they will gladly take it and make you very rich. So let's hop into the 4 things that you need to focus on if you want your LSA account to be optimized as it should. First, and this is probably one of the most important, you need a system for getting reviews. Your Google business profile is tied to your LSA account, and reviews equate to a trust signal. Legitimate businesses do good work, they get reviews, and they respond to reviews. So if that's not true of you, if you don't have a system in place to get reviews, Google doesn't trust you. And quite frankly, potential prospects might not trust you because they can't see that you're a legitimate company, because legitimate companies do good work, they get reviews, and they respond to reviews. So if you're not consistently getting reviews, you're losing leads. You should be not only getting reviews off of every customer that you serve, but you should be responding to every review. That shows activity, it shows credibility. Here's a pro tip. If you need an easy way to get reviews, you can use NFC cards. What are those? Well, there's a link in my description. It's an Amazon link. If you click it, we do get a commission off of it, but you're welcome to use either the one on Amazon that we recommend, or you can find another one that you'd like. But what they are, they look like a credit card, and they allow you, your salesperson, your estimator, whoever is doing the final client wrap up, to just ask, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, can I get a review from you? Would you mind holding out your phone? You just tap the card to their phone. It opens up with your Google business profile. They're able to leave a review right there. Listen, buyers are liars, and customers will tell you that they're going to leave a review, but the bottom line is if you don't get the review on the spot, they're probably not going to do it later. All right, so ask at the door as you're doing the final wrap up. Don't rely on they'll get to it later, because they're not going to get to it. So have a system in place for getting regular, consistent reviews and also responding to reviews. Now, here's where we can help with responding to reviews. There are certain things that our agency can do to assist you, and there are other things that our agency cannot do to assist you. We can't be the ones that are getting reviews. You are the client interface, right? You and your team. You need to be responsible for getting reviews. But where we can help you is with responding to the reviews. We use software called Go High Level, and that integrates with your Google Business Profile. And using AI, we're able to respond to the reviews, and it will respond as if it's a human. It's shockingly better at responding to reviews than humans are. And so it doesn't get emotional if someone leaves a crap review. If someone's a troll, it doesn't get emotional about it. It responds very politely, and it interacts with them in a way that is dignified and won't leave you looking bad. So if you want to sign up for our Go High Level, you can go directly to Go High Level yourself and pay $99 a month, or you can use us for Go High Level at $75 a month. So there's a sign up down in the description where you can sign up for Go High Level with us. So have a practical way for getting reviews. Second, images. Legitimate businesses take pictures of their work and then they upload them to their Google Business Profile, to their Yelp, and also to their LSA account. All right? So take professional business photos. You can use an iPhone. Most iPhones have a high megapixel camera, so do most Androids. Take pictures at the end of your work. Take good photos, the best that you can do. You don't have to be an Instagram influencer in order to take good photos. Take legitimate photos. And then have your team upload them first and foremost to something called Company Cam. Company Cam is a cloud-based software that allows you to have people on your team that you can delegate access to, so that if Bob is out with the client and he's wrapping up the project, he could take photos and then upload them from his phone to your Company Cam. Company Cam then allows you to assign other team members or our team so that we could take those photos and upload them to your Google Business Profile or your LSA account. So use a software like Company Cam. And if you don't have that, again, there's a link in the description where you can sign up for Company Cam. No additional cost to you, but it does help out the channel. So if you don't have photos, there's really no proof of work. But if you're adding fresh images, I would like to see every single week, but at a minimum, once a month, adding new photos to your Google Business Profile and to your LSA account, that's also sending fresh signals. So, number one, reviews. You should be adding new reviews every single week, and then fresh images, adding those every single week. Google wants to see that you're actively working. This is sending positive signals back to the algorithm, as well as sending trust signals back to the algorithm. Now, number three, and this is critical. This is where most roofers fail. You must manage your leads inside of local service ads. All right, so that means that you're listening to the calls, you're marking calls as booked when they book, you are disputing them when they're when they're fake, you're archiving them, you're telling Google when something's valid and when something's not valid. You are training the algorithm. Now, a lot of roofers, they don't have time for this, and that's why they hire an agency like ours to manage their LSA. And whenever they hire us to manage their LSA, we can help upload those images that I talked about in point 2, but we can also make sure that we're listening to the calls and we're marking things as booked as they come in. We rate the calls every single week. My teammate sits down, listens to the calls, rates them as booked, or marks them as not booked and disputes them. We will even challenge them and dispute them so that we can keep money back in your pocket and help train Google's algorithm. So the more good signals you send by saying, hey, Google, this was a good lead, the more good leads Google can now go out and get you. Again, you're showing Google how to make money on your account. You're building trust with them. You're training their algorithm. They're going to now reward you by sending you more leads. So if you don't send signals or you send bad signals, that's going to also have a negative spillover effect. Now, point 4, and this is closely related, and this deals with the speed and responsiveness to the leads. So sometimes leads come in the form of calls, and sometimes they come in the form of forms. If you don't respond to the web forms that come in through a Google Local Services ads, then Google stops trusting you because it's like, hey, I'm sending this lead to you and you're not even responding to it. And it's so simple. Just get notified that the lead came in, go into the LSA dashboard on your phone or on your computer and quickly respond to it. There's a little interface where you can chat back with the person that's submitting the request. So respond to leads fast. If you don't pick up your phone and answer the call, and it's a legitimate call, Google doesn't like that either. Because again, they're trying to bring you business, but you aren't responding to it. Now, this is something where I need to kind of hone in. If you aren't going to have a human on your team answering calls, turn off your LSA. There's a little scheduler in there where you could say, hey, only run the ads during these times. I've seen some roofers add in an AI answering agent or add in a call center, and callers don't like it. 100% of the time, I've never been wrong on this. People that are looking to hire your roofing business do not want to talk to a robot, and they don't want to talk to Clara in a call center in the Philippines or Clara in a call center over in Milwaukee. They want to talk to someone on your team. And so make sure if you or your teammates can't answer the phone, turn off the ads. And maybe you're going to miss a $50,000 re-roof that comes in. That's kind of what you have to weigh out as a business owner. Do you want to take the phone call at 11 o'clock at night or respond to the web form at 11 o'clock at night? Or do you want to potentially lose that business? So you have to respond to leads fast. If you can't respond to them, then make sure you adjust the time settings on your LSA account. Because if you don't respond, Google stops trusting you. So, zooming out from all this, what you can see is that LSA is not just ads, it's an algorithmic system. Reviews, photos, lead management, response time, all of it works together. Most roofers just turn on LSA and they hope it works, and they get angry when it doesn't because they're wasting their money, and quite frankly, Google's wasting its money too. That's why it doesn't work. All right, if you want consistent leads, you have to manage the system properly. If you need help with this, that is what we do. We manage this for our clients, and you can book a strategy call. The link is in the description. I hope that was helpful, and I hope that this makes you a ton of money on LSA. If it was, please hit the like button for this video and consider subscribing to our channel, as it does help the algorithm boost our videos out to the public. Until next time,